What are y'all doing? How y'all doing? What should I do? Let's do some patching, huh? Why don't you give me a patch suggestion? Heavy drone. All right, I like it. I'm going to set an alarm. Heavy COVID-19 drone. Okay. I set an alarm for 5 minutes. And I'm going to see about a COVID-19 drone. Heavy COVID-19 drone. Coming from James Matthew Day. Okay. Heavy COVID-19 drone. So when I think drone, I think soft, nice, and peaceful. I think what I want to do is, let's see here. I'm going to just experiment. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to go into my drone folder on my sample drum from Erica Synths. Let's see here. Does that sound like a COVID drone? Ooh. Kind of. These are dark for drones. Okay, let's add ritual to the mix. Okay. No ritual. Okay. I'll go back here. Okay, let's trigger that. Let's trigger that with a Bosk oscillator in LFO mode from Afterlater Audio. I'll use the triangle wave. And let's make that a little lower in pitch. Okay, let's find a second drone to go along with that. And maybe I'll use the old Oct from our buddy DivKid to trigger this one. Let's see here. And let's see here, let's go into drones, and I liked Lurker. Go back here and let's not too droney yet, but I think with the help of some reverb and delay, we will be on our way. Maybe some filtering. So let's use the filthy filter from Afterlater Audio for that second one, because it was a little too high in frequency for my taste. And I'm going to use the Afterneath on that one. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to trigger that more slowly. And I'm going to tune that down. And let's add some reflect. There we go. And let's sweep that filter a bit. So far, so good. I'm working on COVID-19 heavy drone right now, for those of you just joining. No patch would be complete without the illustrious Chronoblob 2 from All Right Devices. I'm going to run one of the ping pongs into the Dirty Murals from Recovery Effects, and then one into the one into the Music Thing modular reverb. So let's see what that sounds like. Oct for the time. getting a little scary. I'm feeling like maybe a pandemic has just been announced. Ooh, something scratchy there. I don't like that. Look how scratchy that. Oh, and there's time. So, here is a heavy COVID-19 drone. Thank you so much for submitting that one. What do we got next? Someone else submit a patch suggestion. Sprinkle some photons in there. Like shine some light into it? You mean like make it happier? Thank you, Patch Node. I agree. It's a pretty dope system. I'm very, over 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago when I started modular and I had an 84 HP tip-top happy ending rails and a micro Zeus power supply, and I didn't even have that full, and all my ribbon cables were exposed in the back. I never ever thought that I would even have like 2 rows of 84 HP filled. So to have this now is something that I try to try to take some moments out of my day to just stop and appreciate it. Anybody else have a suggestion for a patch challenge? Until someone says something, I'm going to try and do what Jesse is telling me to do and make it sugary and lighter. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but let's see. Alright, melodic and generative. I accept your challenge. Let me see here. It's gonna take me a second to Jesse, how'd you like that? Did I get close to sugary? Mitigating quarantine. I'm gonna go for melodic and generative from Patch Node first. Because I already did a coronavirus themed one. I guess they all could be. That's kind of what's happening right now. Is anybody on the stream right now from the Bay Area? Like Jesse, sure. Hey man, I tried. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, James Matthew Day. Thank you for suggesting it. I love doing this. Okay, let me see here. I got to put in a timer. And melodic generative, I think, was melodic generative. Chesapeake Bay. Where is Chesapeake Bay? I've heard of Chesapeake Bay. I should know where Chesapeake Bay is. I probably did at one point. Okay, melodic and generative. Well, I'm going to do the tried and true here. I feel like I've done stuff like this, but they all turn out a little bit different. I'm going to... Melodic and generative just makes me think... I instantly want to go to Turing machine, a quantized Turing machine, melodic sequence, and rings. I mean, can we really go wrong with that combo? Let's see. Just right out the bat, let's just see. Right. Okay, so we've got a melodic sequence coming from Turing machine into rings. Now, I think what's going to be generative about it, or at least in my head, is I'm going to use the Oct from DivKid and Instro, which has just become such a powerful and useful module for me. Because the LFO times are not synced, so it'll be a little... And let's see here. I'm going to use a new mystery module. I'm not going to tell you what it is or who makes it, but I'm going to use it because it has not been announced yet. And I want to see what happens if we put that into here and then into here. And let's see here. I'm using the afterneath. It got kind of dark. Got a little darker than I anticipated. That happens, though. Kind of working fast. I'm doing a 5-minute clock here, so. A lot of the same modules from the last patch. I have my go-to, you know, like All Right Devices Chronoblob is just, I feel like it's always going to be an important module for me. Ooh. I'm going to slow this down. DC Baltimore. Never been out there. Oh, the afterneath's in there. Woo! Okay, let's modulate that afterneath a bit. Let's modulate that drag time. So far, all the modulation sources other than the sequence are coming from the Oct. I don't know if this is melodic. It does feel generative to me, though. Let's see. Maybe I can... Ooh, there we go. patch node for melodic and generative was the suggestion. What's the next suggestion? Dirge bells in a vast cave. I like that. I like that. I almost picture like this big cave, and with like maybe there's a water, like there's a body of water in this cave. You walk down to it, and then that flows into an underground waterfall, and maybe there's this like this society on some alien planet, and for their funerals, they take their loved ones down and they put them on a boat, kind of Viking style, and push them into this water, and they play their holy bells as they push their loved one in the boat to go down the waterfall. But rather than shoot arrows that are on fire at it to start it on fire, they fill the whole thing with marshmallows. And I don't know. I was trying to. I lost it. Just picture a boat with a dead person in a cave on an alien planet, floating towards a waterfall that goes deep underground, but surrounding them, they're on a bed of marshmallows. Not a bad way to go. Later, patch node. Dying cat. Oh boy. This one's gonna be not fun to listen to, but I accept the challenge. How am I gonna make a dying cat? Is anybody on the stream actually from Seattle and working from home? Other than Jesse? Dying cat. Dan Walbeck's in the house. How's it going, Dan? Dan, I got to tell you, I use the limit so often. I absolutely love it, and I am still in the midst of my love affair with the 4-band distortion. Dying cat. All right, let me set an alarm. This one's going to be hard. Dying cat. Okay, so what I'm thinking is maybe getting a high-pass filter self-oscillating. Yeah, I like that so far. Oh, I just realized how sad this is going to get. I just realized how real I could make it, maybe. All right, we're doing Dying Cat. You asked for it. So I'm basically just gonna, I'm trying to use self-oscillating filters right now. So what I'm picturing here is just some really soft yowling from a dying cat. But I like to think that this cat is dying in peace, maybe. God, this is really dark. Time I have, but I gotta be getting close. I'm trying to think of what else I could do. I think I might have, I think I got it. I think this is dying cat. I didn't think of that. That wasn't my idea, so if that bummed anybody out. Just kidding. No, that was fun. Let's see. Time-wise, yeah. I have 5 seconds, so I'm just going to start that. Stop the clock. Thank you for the suggestion. What time is it? I'm going to get kicked off in an hour, so... yeah, does anybody else have a suggestion? This is Dying Cat. I was going to make up a little narrative for it, but I just realized it's just making me think of my cat Lechuga that we had put down a few years ago, and he was making soft noises. It was very peaceful. It was very peaceful, and he got to go at home, which we were very thankful for. Dragon Roar. All right. Dragon Roar. I think I'm going to try to go for the spirit of Dragon Roar rather than try to make the sound of a dragon roar. All right, let me start my clock here. Timer set. Yes, the cat is on a bed of marshmallows. All right. Ooh, alien birds. I already committed to Dragon Roar. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to use the chainsaw. And I'm going to try to put a chord into the chainsaw that kind of sounds like Dragon Roar. I'm going to put those through a quantizer. because it'll be easier. Oh, maybe not the. I'm going epic. I was gonna go like angry dragon roar, but I think I'm gonna go like epic. You know. So what's cool about the old chainsaw here is it's just like the super saw, super square thing. So it gives you a lot for a filter to grab onto. But Dragon Roar, I think, needs to be a little more epic. So I'm going to run. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running one of the outs into a filthy filter from After Later Audio, then into the and then I'm going to run it into the 4-band distortion. And then I'm going to run that second filter out, and I'm going to put that into the Bad Comrade. Dragon Roar. Oh, while I have time, you know what this definitely needs? It needs some, like, just some noise going through a filter, doesn't it? That timer's gonna go up any second, I know it. So I picture Dennis Quaid, mid-90s, sitting next to a big dragon with Sean Connery's voice. And they've had a few flagons of ale by the campfire and just became friends. They had a little bit of a rocky start to their relationship, but they're drinking some ale and they've just become friends. And now Draco, Sean Connery dragon, he's sharing some pretty personal stuff, mostly about his relationship with his father, and how his father had maybe a little too high of expectations. His father had a law firm. He wanted him to become a dragon lawyer, and Sean Connery dragon, really, he had a deep desire to play tambourine in a Bob Dylan cover band. So yeah, after divulging all this to mid-90s Dennis Quaid, he just let out a big dragon roar because it felt so good to get it off of his chest. I'm open to more suggestions. Who wants to suggest a patch? Jesse, are you happy with Dragon Roar? Just started getting a headache. Ooh. But now, like, Sean Connery dragon, he's like one of those people that, like, after a certain amount of drinks, like, switch flips. Now he wants to fight mid-90s Dennis Quaid. But luckily, he's also to that point where he can't really stand up, and mid-90s Dennis Quaid is a good man. So he helps Sean Connery dragon to bed. And they wake up in the morning and have a nice breakfast, and, they never talk about it again. And mid-90s Dennis Quaid is okay with that because he doesn't really know if Sean Connery dragon has just forgot or that he is pretending that he forgot. And mid-90s Dennis Quaid is just so happy with the breakthrough that their relationship had that it doesn't matter to him. That was a fun one. What else we got? I think we've got some time. Oh, Sam Chittenden, you're on the chat. I think I just saw you. Yep. I just want to say to you, great job on Waveform issue 3. It looks so good, and yeah, it's just you guys are really getting good at that. Half remembered adventure. Wait, is that a suggestion? Because that's what I just did, kind of. Yeah, give me some more suggestions. I liked Dragon Roar. Sam, are you in Ohio? Is that right? Or you're somewhere in the mountain states, the Rocky states, or something? Midwest Rocky states, I'm thinking. Beard tonic. Okay, I'll do beard tonic. Colorado. Hey, sweet. Are you going to be at the Colorado Modular Synth Fest? The Colorado Modular Synth Society Festival. I've heard of Carbondale. I think there's talk. I am talking to the folks about maybe coming out there and doing a live pod mod and performance. So we will see what happens with that. It's a little exclusive. I'm going to be in San Francisco later this month to do a pod mod 100 episode. Sweet. That's great news. Okay, what am I doing? I already started the clock, and I'm doing, what was it? Beard tonic. Well, okay. Beards are fuzzy, so I'm going to go fuzzy. What is fuzzy? A saw wave through distortion is pretty fuzzy. So I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to bring a triangle wave. I'm going to bring that into the Pura Ruina from Noise Engineering. And I'm going to bring the individual outs to various channels. And then I'm going to control those with various CV. Let's see. Oh, I'm in the elephant mode. That's why it's going on. Let's try saw wave. Cool. I'm going to just get this here sequence going, and I'm going to send random gates to different, let's see, I'm going to send one to the slopes from After Later Audio, slope generating module that's yet to be released. Okay, that's cool. Let's send another gate to an Envy from After Later Audio. To maths, let's do maths channel 4, and let's bring that out into the voltage control for this. And let's do an effect send to Chronoblob 2. Bring that back in. Stereo returns. And let's see, maybe one of these sequences will work. Cool. And let's send the pulse wave out into our mystery module. I'm going to turn this down. And let's put... I don't like it. I don't like that. Let's try this one. And try this guy into the resonance. No. Is anybody's beard feeling extra soft right now? Hold on. I don't like what just happened either. Yes, I am bearded. Am I another bearded Tim? I don't know if I understand. Oh, a comb filter. Yep. Oh, that's time. I think I'm pretty happy with beard tonic. Is your beard roughness getting you down? Do you keep scratching your hands every time you go to touch your face because of how prickly your beard is? Then please try out Tuesday Adventure Beard Tonic. Tuesday Adventure Beard Tonic is made from the fine, fine spring waters of Carbondale, Colorado, and mayonnaise, ketchup, and chestnut oil. Oh, sweet! Enthusiastic electrons. You're also a bearded Tim. Let's see. What time do we got here? What time is it? We got about 5 minutes. We got enough time for one more. Because this thing will cut me off in an hour. This live stream, and I don't like to end it. I don't like it to end without me knowing. You know, I don't like to just cut off because that's. Because I'm usually in the middle of like making a patch for somebody or answering a question, and then it gets cut off, and then it's just kind of lost. So, real quick, somebody suggest one last patch for our coronavirus work from home patchtacular live stream. Man, how about that Pura Ruina? That's a really fun module. I just did a guest blog on Noise Engineering's website and made a little video of how I use the Pura Ruina to do some pretty cool stuff with drums. So please go check that out. Waiting on one more suggestion. If you want me to do a 5-minute patch challenge, please submit your adjective and noun now. Hey, Invisible Wires Music, how are you? Deep falsetto. All right. I'm going to try. Oh, I wish I had a pitch shifter. Some sort of pitch shifting module. I can somewhat do that, though. Deep falsetto. What? Check. Check 1 2. Checkity check. Checkity check. Checking the mic, and I'm checking the mic. Checking the mic, and I'm checking the mic. And I'm checking the mic, and I'm checking the mic. And I'm checking. Check. Check. And so I'm using the little Mikey. I'm using the little Mikey from Expert Sleepers. And I'm trying to do deep falsetto, and I'll tell you where my thinking's at as far as that goes here in a moment. But I want to get some sweet reverb going. We'll do some stereo return on this reverb. Mix that nice and heavy, and we'll add that to there, and then I'll talk. 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 And then I'm gonna add. And then I'm gonna add. And then I'm gonna add CV control. CV control. To the time inputs. To the time inputs of the kernel block 2. Of the kernel block 2. Of the kernel block 2. And hope that as I talk into them here, let me check. How's this? A little too fast. And then I'll sing it falsetto. And it'll go really low. And I'll sing falsetto. Some of it will go Coronavirus has me working from home. I hope I don't lose my job. I hope the economy doesn't implode. Coronavirus. Well, that will be our live stream for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you're working from home, cool. You have a job that you can work from home from. That's really lucky. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Stay positive. Until next time. Until next time.